What is going on, everybody? It's Visuals here, and I'm bringing you today some League of Legends gameplay. I am playing as Soraka. I duo queued with my friend. His name is Trollfessional, and he is the Ezreal that we took bottom lane with. We were in Skype and all that stuff, so I thought it would be a good idea to duo queue an Ezreal with a Soraka. I don't like doing Soraka with other champions that aren't completely mana based. If I was going with someone like uh, Caitlyn, who isn't completely dependent on mana to be effective, I would choose someone like Sona or Taric, something like that. But since Ezreal can spam his Q if he constantly has mana, I chose to do Soraka. And her silence in the magic resist debuff is really, really effective late game, I think. A little bit about this game. It, I am low yellow. I'm like 950. Not too crazy, nothing to freak out about. It's nothing special. But in this game, we had a really bad start. My lane did good though, of course, because well, we duo queued and we're amazing. But we were losing turrets. We were dying constantly in team fights. We had a Fiddlesticks who had trouble actually getting in position for his ultimate, and we had everyone was just getting focused really hard and canceled out really, really easy. But they pushed through all of our turrets, and they got into our base, and somehow we ended up to ace them. So we decided we can keep on going. We pushed some turrets. Everyone's morale, I think, came up after that, and everyone started playing a little better. We had our Wukong actually sort of like tank initiate now with his ultimate, and we had a ton of CC. We had my silence, Fiddlestick's fear, and all this other stuff. His silence, Wukong's knock up, Lux's snare, and it was really, really good. We got Ezreal, which was our AD carry. We got him pretty fed, and we just kind of went through, and we actually ended up winning the game at the end with some. It was just some really nice gameplay from our team there. But the main focus for this commentary is going to be on the new patch featuring Volibear. I don't even know what his fancy name is, but it's just some like armored bear. He reminds me of the Coca-Cola bear. But I watched the patch preview, and there was a lot of things that I think I don't like, and a lot of things that I think that might need some changing in the future. And it's a pretty big patch. If you haven't watched it, I recommend pausing this and watching it, and then you can kind of understand what I'm talking about. But what they're doing is they're pretty much redoing the whole jungling system to make it so that you can jungle at low levels, because if you jungle, you know that you have to have your runes in order to jungle effectively, because runes really help your early game, and early game jungle is basically you need runes. And it's really hard to do it without runes. You can do it without runes, but it'll be slower. You try to take more safe, more recalls and stuff, so you won't be as fast. So they're trying to make it more easy, I guess, and there's going to be more reward scaling and buffs at every camp and quicker camp respawns. I don't like the fact that jungle is getting changed, because I jungle a good bit, not as much as like a lot of people, but I have jungled, and I have like specific routes I go with certain people, like with Udyr and everything. It's like almost a science, and with this being changed, it's going to be really weird. I think that everyone's going to have like a hiccup before they can actually go and jungle effectively like they did before. And I'm all for helping the newer players, but don't dumb down the whole entire game for them. I think that the difficulty in jungle should scale with summoner level. Like level 1, it should be pretty easy, but still a challenge to jungle, and then just progressively get harder and harder and harder as you move up in level, I guess. Because at level 30, you're dependent on your runes. You should have like complete mastery pages and complete rune pages that optimize your jungling and make it so that you can get level 6 fast and do the ganks right. And they're changing red buff so that it doesn't help with melee champions, which pretty much every jungler is a melee champion, so it's kind of a big change there. But I don't know. We're gonna have to actually wait and see how it comes out. And there's a lot of people that didn't get a change. I was looking for a Tryndamere nerf, a Vladimir buff. I really wasn't concentrating on Sivir. Sivir really, I don't even know. Sivir's just good for like pushing. She's a really good split pusher, but I don't really care much for the changes with her. I'm not a Sivir player. I've played her a bit, but she's not like my main or anything. And I was hoping for a restoration of the support champions to back where they were before, when they aren't as quote unquote, as Freak said, combat effective, because I haven't played Soraka or Sona any more aggressive than I have before that patch or after it. It's just made me actually make me want to stay back more, knowing that it's taking 40 seconds for me to heal again as Soraka. It actually makes me play more safe, I guess, and not want to go out and fight. And it's dumb. I don't really feel like Starcall got above. That's a whole other commentary there, I guess. But yeah, I really wanted to see a new system, I guess, with support champions back to the way it was before, where Soraka and Sona and Karma and all of them. I don't even think Karma got changed, but it was mainly Soraka and Sona, which were the main support champions at the time, and they just got changed so much, and I wish they got changed back. I want to see Vladimir get his passive back to a usable point where he actually could come tanky but still have a lot of AP, which is different, and an AP champion. I don't really care for his skin. I wanted to see a change in the way Vladimir was played, because late game, the only thing he's helpful for is like Hemiplague and the slow with his pool. That's pretty much it. And because I bought Vladimir, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is going to be cool. And then I saw like he wasn't as he was when I watched other people play him. And now I know why people don't play him a lot. And it's kind of sad to see a champion go away. He's still good early game, but end game he just fizzles out. And speaking of fizzling, I do like Fizz. I might do a video on him later, but I don't have any really good gameplay with him yet. He's a really neat champion, really mobile. Kind of like an anti-carry, I guess you could say, too. A lot of CC with his heal, the Grievous Wounds on his W, and the Shark Knockup. It's pretty helpful in team fights and such. I want to do a lot more of these League of Legends videos because I really just like doing this. I may start streaming when I get higher ELO and such, and I might do some Call of Duty videos because I might just play Call of Duty. And I really, really, really want to be on Machinima Realm. I guess that's like everyone's goal, to be on some Machinima thing. So if you just have some extra time and you just want to go on Facebook and bump this on the Machinima Respawn app, that would be really cool. There'll be a link in the description. Just click sign up. If you're already signed up, then you just have to bump it. Bump it only if you like it. I don't want you to bump it because you feel sorry for me or anything. And that's about it. Expect another video maybe next week, tomorrow. Depends if I get any more good gameplay. So yeah, leave your comments on this new patch coming up. It's a big change to the way League of Legends is. So leave your comments on how you think it's going to be. If you think it's going to be a flop, if you think it just needs to be changed, and what you're most excited about in it. So yeah, until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.